this opportunity, Senator Jauch, I always mention, I haven't done it so far, that we respect the right of nonviolent protest. That, you know, something we've always respected. We've always separated these violent criminals from, in our discussions, from the peaceful protesters. So thank you for giving me that chance.
So somebody came to the camp in the middle of the night and they didn't harass anybody?
Yes, they have harassed them.
Okay. And can you provide copies of the police reports when those incidents occurred? So you can give us exact times, dates that were presented to the police so that you could document it?
Senator, we did not file police reports on those incidents because at the time we were using law enforcement on overtime. We understand and we're respectful of the fact that there's limited law enforcement resource up there. And so if we're able to prevent a situation from becoming violent.
Senator Jauch, let him answer the question.
And so that there is an actual record of what occurred. Because it's been, did it happen one time? Did it happen twice? I know that area. I also know the people who have been in the area. Most of them have not been. But wouldn't you agree that the majority of people at your 8 drilling sites after June 11th were up there to observe, and in most cases, if not all, they showed respect for the law and respect for the workers, including providing the workers food and encouragement? I
would say, in answer to your first question first, we had multiple incidents. We had camps that were set up on private land, sized for about 5 to 6 people. And we had multiple incidents of multiple folks coming down to the woods at 2 or 3 in the morning. In my mind, if I'm out camping in the woods, anybody coming in and trying to sneak up and get into my area in the middle of the night, I would call harassment. But the fact that we didn't call law enforcement and take up the time of the limited law enforcement resources of Iron County does not prove that that didn't happen.
Senator Jauch, let Senator Jauch stop right there, and please let the witness answer the questions. You will get an opportunity, Senator Jauch, to ask all the questions you want to. Mr. Seitz, go ahead and answer the second question.
I would say that yes, the majority of the folks, and in fact, the folks who have come during the day, and the folks that have come from the camp nearby have been peaceful. But even those situations, because they don't understand the hazards of an industrial type site, have been, while they weren't violent, they were potentially hazardous to them. And as I mentioned, the woman pushing the stroller, the woman chasing the toddler across the one-lane logging road, those are situations where nobody's intending any violence. They're peaceful. I have no complaint about that. But we suggested to them that that was a dangerous place for them to be. We offered to give them a ride to the site, to see the site, and spend all the time they wanted to watching the drilling rig. They refused us and continued to walk up the road, in spite of the fact that we had a truck carrying 8,000 pounds of water regularly coming through there. So it doesn't have to be a violent situation for it to be hazardous to have folks up there. There was another incident where a group held a nighttime march where they went after dark along this one-lane logging road